Hello friends! Do any of you remember this? I had it when I was in maybe junior high school. This was kind of the first handheld game before video games, and Speak and Spell and those kind of things were the first handheld games, and then this was just before that time. And you fill the top with water and then you push this button and bubbles come up and force this up, and you try and do these shapes by using this push button. So I fill it up with water. I bought it at a yard sale or a secondhand store for $1. I put water in it, and it was so old and flat, the plastic just cracked and all the water started leaking out. So thank heavens I was over a sink. But I just thought that was a kind of an interesting thing to show before I do my jewelry sort. So I got a $20 bag at a secondhand store today. I saw some silver in it and probably only one thing, but it was a nice Italian one. So, but on a happy note, I sold all of my excess jewelry to one person. She makes gourds, decorative gourds. So I was going to make a post on that on my blog and showing how much. It was like at least 100 pounds or more of jewelry, but I wanted it out of my house because I just keep filling up this tote and another box full. So I had a laundry hamper and a box full of jewelry that was bagged from these sorts that I do, and I sold all of it for like $175. So I probably lost money on that part of it, but since I'm only buying them to get the gold and silver, it's a plus. And I enjoy doing it. It's like a treasure hunt. So the bag's open. This is a icing or something necklace. I know it's not silver, but we can just do this. I gotta go through the bag. It's I looked at it at the store, so I know it's not just by looking at the tags or the clasps. You can look at either. It's not really doing too much magnetic. You can kind of see through the bag. I just don't want to take the time. You can see it moving. I just don't want to take the time to pull it out because I know it's not real. Okay, this is also not real. It's an enamel, but it's kind of underwatery pretty. Somebody might like that. I'm going to move these staples. I don't want to step on them if they get knocked off. Okay, and I want to show you something. So I'm going to put this back in there for a second. They say at this store, the lady in charge of it says, I don't sort it. I just grab a handful and throw it in the bag because I've told you on past videos, most of the gold and silver is not in there, but I think she got in trouble. So she's been putting like a piece in each bag. But she misses some, and I find those every once in a while. But this is what they keep saying. There's two ladies that do it, and they're kind of in cahoots. You tell me, are they sorting it? This whole bag is blue. Last week it was all pearls. There was another one today that was all gold. If they're not taking the time to sort it, why is it all blue? So blue. I just laugh because I'm like, oh, you're not sorting it? Okay. No, they're definitely sorting it. So, all right. A whole bunch of stuff stuck here. We'll get that one in a minute. Okay. So this is blue. It's definitely like a cheap one, but it's kind of pretty. Somebody might like that. Kind of a weird color blue. It looks kind of purpley, but it's more of like an aqua blue. My problem with that stuff is it's heavy and big and bulky to store. Let's see, this was a homemade one back when that was popular. Okay, that's adorable. It's a Minnie Mouse. I think my granddaughter would love that. I think I'm going to give that to her. That might just be something she'd enjoy with the Mickey on there. And this little cute little fake plastic bracelet. That would be something that she would love. I've never been into the animal print, but I have a friend who would love those. And those are new. And then here's another new also. Paparazzi. Wire blue. Actually, I have a daughter who might like those too. So those two will probably go. This ring just was caught on it, and that looks like it would be very painful if you caught it on something, and it's broken, and you can see inside of there. It's not magnetic, but the inside of there looks like pipe metal, that's not the right term. I will come up with it in a minute. Anyway, it's pot metal. It's pot metal, so it's not real. So we're just gonna recycle that and then recycle metals. Okay. This is really, really actually kind of pretty. And I think somebody might actually like that. It's not real, obviously. You can see by the magnetic part of it. But you know what's interesting? Let's see. This part actually looks like it might be silver, but then these parts are not with the jump rings, because this chain in the middle actually looks like it could be silver right here. Interesting. So somebody took apart a silver chain necklace, and because this part looks silver, and then put the jump rings on it. So it's like a hybrid. Interesting. So I might just pull that one apart, or it's actually kind of pretty. It's just not standard. All one type. Okay, this looks like a best friend's necklace or something, or a little leaf. It's magnetic, so it's not real. I'll start a new donation box, or a sale box, or a yard sale box. You know, it's interesting. They had a bag of red jewelry that wasn't sorted today at the same store, and they had this in red. And I didn't buy that bag because it didn't have anything of value in it. But I love these kind of crystal beads. So this is glass and crystal, and there's an earring set. So actually, I may actually wear that. I kind of like that. Let's see, where's my magnetic? Oh, it's stuck to the bag. So none of that's magnetic. But I actually, like I said, I kind of like it if I was wearing something blue and white. It kind of looks like the red one kind of looked like a candy cane. But I like that. Ooh. The glass and the crystals. One of those cheap fair turtles, or you can get them at the aquarium, a little bracelet. I'm sure it's not real. Another staple fell out. Anyway, sometimes these are fun. I put these in bags and I use them at carnivals. I have a big, huge fishing booth that we'll use sometimes for like PTA festivals, or we take it to the fair on the 4th of July, or the city park on the 4th of July, and have a booth. This is very noisy. I'm not real, and I will not wear that. So that will go in the donate. So I put those little kind of things that little kids might like, and then you know, they charge. We have a couple of different booths, beanbag toss and a picture one. So we will actually put those in baggies and clip them onto the fishing booth things. This is a forget-me-not bracelet. I don't know, it was wrapped on here kind of somehow, but it's a little girl's daisy, and I think it just kind of pulled apart a little bit, but I'm sure it's not, it's magnetic, it's not real. You can kind of see it. Well, this part in here is more magnetic than the bottom. I'm not quite sure why, but maybe closer to the jump rings, maybe. Anyway, it's still kind of taped on the back, so I think that just came like that. Those are good for, we have a game, I talk about my other, in some of my other videos about how we have a game called, those are really pretty. Look at this. It's like keeper tray type of thing with little treasure boxes. I don't know, this one's on backwards, but they're kind of cute if I could get this one to turn back around. How cute those are. I have a daughter that I think would like those. So different size boxes, and then I give them an item which I think they would like, and I say you can keep this or you can choose a box. And sometimes they'll choose the box, and I put these little trinkets in the boxes. Here's a mood ring, and it says best friends on it, and it's not magnetic, but it's not real. I'm going to put it on and we'll see what color I turn. It's kind of a dark blue, but I'm kind of warm right now, so I'm guessing it might turn to a lighter color. Crystals, kind of a green color. Yeah, I think they are crystally, so I don't know, I might look online and see if that color is going at any value. Oftentimes the crystals are not. This is actually a little tight on my finger, so I'm not going to wear it, but you can see it's kind of changed colors a little bit. And I would put that in the same little trinket box for the fishing booth, or we do for family reunions and things, we put that out as well. Oh, this is cute. It's a little Jade Baskets. Little carved Jade Baskets on a ring, but they're on the ring. They're like, it's stone, cut out of stone. I don't know how they would have done that unless it's glued somewhere, but you can hear it's like glass. That's what it is. It's probably glass and not jade. What's jade look though? Anyway, that's kind of cute, those little baskets. I have several daughters that served as missionaries in Asian countries, so they might like that. Probably not, but I'll ask them, and if they don't want it, then I'll donate it. Okay, a watch. I haven't even gotten my loop out today. What does that say? I don't know. It sounds very chintzy, though. The back doesn't have anything written on it, so it's very high quality. Oh, it's Geneva, whatever that is, that brand. Yeah, definitely gonna just put that in there. I have, like I said, somebody in my other videos, I have somebody that likes watches. She uses them for other things. She makes them into other things. It's a fake. I don't even think it was meant to be that. I was going to say a fake coin from like Rome, but it's got all sorts of other weird things on it too. So it's just a whole bunch of different charmy things on it. Keys, peace signs, crosses. I'm going to donate that. We don't. Or sell it because I did. This looks like a little kid's. It's like aluminum or something. Only the top is magnetic, the side's probably aluminum. But that would be a great little carnival kind of a thing. It's got a leaf on it, but man, that would cut you if it hit you wrong. Okay, this is the reason I bought the bag, is this rope. It says, let's see if we can see, 925 Italy on it. And also, where else is it usually marked? So, on real sterling Italy made, it's marked here on either side and or both sides. Sometimes they have something like this, or it's kind of like an oval that's got a wider thing. And I don't have any of those to show you. And it's marked on there. And then it's oftentimes marked right there or right there on those little clasps. And it is, with a little bit of fuzz, marked right on that little clasp part right there. Can you see it? Right there. Let's see if I can get it out of the reflection. Right there. You can see it on that little clasp, and then you can see it on the little welded part right there. So it's there, and there. So, let's see what this other side says. So it's just a silver. Let me just put it close there so you can see the silver. Right there. So that's a nice chain, maybe an 18-inch. That's it's heavy, it's solid, it's very, interesting. That can't be good. Says Italy made, but it might be made in China. Look at that. That is not normal for sterling. Oh, it's probably why it was in the bag. I told you they don't have silver in there very often. And it's hard to test with a magnet through the bag. So this could just be silver plated. Silly people. Darn it, that was the reason I bought the bag. My granddaughter would love this. So that will go to her. A little plastic army thing. I'll put that in the little kids thing for a little boy maybe. These are cute. These are really cute. There's hair on it. We'll get the hair off. Little diamonds. Those are really cute. I think I'll keep those. Another little cheap bracelet from a fair. It's got butterflies this time. Those are the typical two. There's three. There's a unicorn, butterflies, and turtles that you usually see at the fair with those. Not real. A little rubber ring. So I'll put that in the carnival bag. A little kid's camera watch. I had a pink one of these a couple weeks back. It still has the plastic on this one that you can peel off. You can see it right there. They're like 20 bucks at Walmart. You just pop a SIM card in and you can charge it right there. The other one I actually charged and it turned on. So I'm going to just sell those locally on the yard sale sites that they have locally. So this bag might be a bust. This is broken and dangerous, and so I'm going to just put it right in recycling. Put that ring that I'm going to recycle. This looks like pewter. Metzke. I'll have to look that up. Metzke 1986. And it has, this is a lid to like a potpourri jar. So that would go to recycling. I don't think anybody would buy that. A computer, I don't think it's like a collectible or anything. An aluminum earring. That's definitely going to recycle. It's only one of them. A little alarm clock made in China. That's actually kind of cute. Somebody might actually want that on there. It's battery operated. So I'd put that on the local yard sale site for like $1. Actually, the hand is broken on it. One of the hands. The hour hand, I guess, is kind of swampy, but oftentimes you can pop the, kind of pull the thing on the in the middle and make it tighter. So if it doesn't work, it's no big deal. Somebody might want it for decoration anyway. This is like aluminum. Nope, it's some kind of recycled magnetic metal. This is really plain. I don't think anybody would want that, so I'm going to just recycle that. A little koala bear keychain. I would also put that in the little, you know, it could be a clasp for a jacket too. It's got that kind of a clasp on it, so a little kid might like it for the fishing booth. Jade flowers. It's kind of cute. I'll see if my girls, I don't think they'll want them, but if they don't want these cute little bracelets, I'll just stick them in the yards, the same pile as the other stuff for kids. Okay, this was a watch band back in the day, but when I sell all the jewelry and stuff at yard sales, they like this kind of stuff for some reason. The other thing I do with these is if you get a lot of these, I don't know, this was popular years back to make the watches, and they always have these clasps so you can exchange them. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just, for my granddaughter, because she's really thin and got little skinny little wrists, I'll just open the clasp and put it on the other clasp, and then I have a little bracelet that will fit her. So maybe I'll just give that to her because she would like those colors. The blue is, it doesn't look quite like, but it's like Cinderella blue and pink and gold. They're all the princess colors. So I think I'll give that to her. Let her play with it. That's definitely a recycle. And another recycle. I don't know what they make these for. They're never popular. I guess I could put them in the fishing booth thing, and a little kid could have them for a minute. But I always put them in little baggies so they don't get tangled, and then I just have a big bag of them after a while. And then we just take that bag and use them at the fair so I don't have to buy chintzy little things. This one actually looks like it could be silver. I'm pretty sure it probably is. It's a little ring. It feels like it could be silver. So it's not magnetic, and it says sterling on it. So let me show you if you can see it. Sometimes the inside of the rings is really hard because of the angle that I have to try and hold them at right there. There we go. Sterling. And then a company name. So that's fun. That's probably only that thing in there, since that other silver is not really what it says it is. That's the thing. You can't trust the labels anymore. You really got to test with a magnet, and you just can't trust labels. Just with you can also buy the kit that tests them, but I don't like doing that individually. I like doing that in bulk. So if it's a questionable, I just stick it all together and then I test them all at the same time. Beverly Hills Yacht Club Quartz glow in the dark watch. I'm pretty sure it's glow in the dark. And it looks like it may be waterproof to a certain depth. And on the back it says Beverly Hills. It's got stainless steel back. It's got a Yacht Club. It's got stainless bezel. It doesn't say if it's waterproof or not, but look at the little teeny wrist that fits on. I mean, gosh, that's a teeny little wrist. It's like a couple of my fingers. It would not fit on my wrist. That's funny. I may look online and see what that's worth. Sometimes if they're, a little bit, I will put them in a group. Like last week, I sold 2 rolled gold antique watch faces only that were broken. One was a Belova and the other was a Hamilton, and I sold them for over $20 each. So they were just broken and they were just the vase, but they weren't real gold. They were the rolled gold. So people buy them for the parts. There were 17 jewel parts inside. So they'll buy them for the parts to repair a broken one, and then they sell it for a lot of money. So that's only on the men's watches though. The women's Belovas don't typically go for very much because women don't wear watches anymore. They typically just use their phones. Stainless steel. Swiss made. Oh, it says Coach. Gosh, if it was Coach, it's heavy. It's really super heavy. Let's compare. Noisy? No noise. Cheaply made. Crappy band. Solid made. Heavy band. Let's see if it's got a serial number. It says Coach. It's still got the plastic coating on the back. There's a serial number, stainless steel, water resistant. It's got several different numbers. You know, I don't know. I'd have to look it up. It's been a while since I've looked up Coach watches, so I don't know. And sometimes if it's fake, the printing is really kind of bad, and you'll see like overrun or something, but this one does not. It's very, you can see it's super clear. Just, there's no overrun. So like I have a Rolex one from a few weeks back, and you can see the overprinting. So like up here where it would say Rolex, that just above it is like some black paint, and so you can tell from that. I mean, there's lots of little things when you're looking up those kind of things to see, but then they'll usually have a hidden serial number somewhere on the inside of the back, so you have to pop the back off and look. But so this one kind of maybe could be, it's really solid, so it could be real. Some 80s turquoise enamel hoops. I don't know that anybody would want those. We've got some really ugly green. I could have worn them for St. Patrick's Day. And a little fish. He used to be really popular, but he is broken. So this will probably go in the recycle just because he's broken. But they were kind of popular back in the day. And these little earrings. Not very... Okay, these earrings I like because if I have some clip-on earrings that I want to replace, these kind, I don't have to open a loop or anything. You can just take this off, take the back off, and just weed the bead off, and then you can put whatever you want on them. You just have to kind of pull your finger a little bit to get it off. So now I have pierced earring back that I can put anything on really easily. So I'm not going to donate these two. I'm going to actually just take the bead off, and then I can use these because I have a pair of clip-ons that one of my kids, every once in a while, they'll have a cute pair of clip-ons that they'll say, "Can you fix this for me?" So, and then we've got a one-off earring, and then a gold jump ring. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll get these kind of things off of a broken gold necklace. And so if that happens, like I always test them. And then I have a little baggie of broken gold pieces, because sometimes the clasp on a gold necklace will break because they're softer. The gold is pretty soft. So I keep alternate ones, even if it might be a gold filled, then at least it will look more real than, and I don't have to pay for a new one to be put on. I can just pay for the quick soldering rather than paying for parts. So I do keep those sometimes. This is not real, so it'll just go in recycling with this one earring, and then there's this one little bead left, which I am sure is not real. So that will go in recycling, since I got rid of all my junk jewelry. And there's that one earring I showed you. That's it. So out of this bag for $20, I'm very disappointed that silver. It's very hard to tell through. Oh, and there's this. I'm holding it in my hand. It's a little keychain that's broken, and I keep these to replace zip ties sometimes, like the tab pull. Sometimes I'll use these on those, and if the tab is broken. So I keep those for that reason. Or if you want to make something into a keychain, you can use that as well. And the jump ring just fell off of it. So one silver, very small ring, might fit my granddaughter in a couple of years. It's pink in color. It does need a cleaning. It has a CTR on it, which once it's cleaned, it will be pink with that. And that's a reminder for them to choose the right. It's a little shield to make good choices. And it's sterling, and it's kind of swamp, but I can clean it up for her. And then this fake, I'm not quite sure what's going on with this. Yeah, it's got to be plated, but it actually is still a pretty rope, but not worth $20. So the people who go through them, who didn't sort the blue out, and then I've got the Coach watch maybe, and then I'm pretty sure this part right here is silver. So it's all good. And that's not bad looking anyway. It's kind of pretty, so maybe I'll just leave it as it is. So sad. Watch. And then I got some stuff to give to my grandkids, and then I can probably sell this online. So kind of a bust as far as gold and silver, but I did get some things that I will use and or maybe I could sell, and some recycling, and a few things I wanted to keep. This. I want to keep this. So, and then I think these are cute. I think my daughter will like those. All right. Well, maybe not. Actually, they probably catch on her hair now that I'm thinking about it. She will not want those. And she will not want these for the same reason. All my girls have longer hair. So never mind. We won't keep those. All right. Check out my blog, The Secret is Gratitude. I have all sorts of posts about knowing silver, gold, and lots of fix it, how to do it, DIY, do it yourself things. And then my YouTube channel is The Secret is Gratitude on YouTube, and no spaces. And there's all sorts of videos. There's 900 videos on there. So check that out. Quite a few treasure hunting ones. They're listed as a treasure hunt and playlist, and how-tos and things like that. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, thumbs up, because now they're doing the analytics where you need a lot of thumbs up. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.